Hey y'all, this is going to be a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It is general, so it's not going to resonate for every Aquarius out there, so just take what fits for you. Leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and I don't sugarcoat anything. So, if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising signs, or possibly a later reading, okay? Because we're not all on the same timeline. If you're a cross-watcher and you are interested, why did I say that? Cross-watcher? I don't know where that came from. If you're a cross-watcher and you're interested in Aquarius, keep in mind energy is fluid. So this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles, take it how it resonates. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. You will find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Feel free to message me through either and I will set you up with a personal reading. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, the messages. I got another really nice message from Moonstone 11 and it just, yeah, it's not, I don't connect with too many people, so it's nice to just connect. You know, I spend all my time alone. I mean, the world is a very negative place. I didn't get on last night because, well, one, I had a headache because I have a research paper due and I've been spending all my time staring at a computer screen and my head was pounding. And two, just a hateful person. I made a simple comment on a post that cable news is not fact. It's opinionated. It's not like regular, broadcast news that, is FCC regulated. They don't have as many regulations, so they can be very biased. And I didn't say what side I was on, didn't bring in my beliefs in anything. And the next thing you know, this guy's telling me my white privilege is showing. And then he told me that I'm nothing but a woman, so everything I has come from being on my knees or my back my whole life. And I was like, okay, well, so of course, me being me, now if it was the me I used to be, I would have been like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? I would have, let him have it, but I choose a more peaceful way of life these days, and I just went, okay, well, I'm gonna block you. But the negative energy did get me a little. I feel sorry for people like that. It's like, why are you so miserable that you have to bring everyone down with you? Can people not just be happy these days? Why has everybody got to cut everybody down or have something negative to say? It's annoying and it's draining, and I was just not in the mood to sit down here last night and do that. Because, I didn't get triggered because, well, it's not true. I mean, how are you going to get triggered about something that's like, yeah, okay. I don't know where you didn't even know the guy, never talked to him, anything. And from the looks of his account, it was a fake bot account anyway. And somebody, behind the computer being a troll. But it's just, the ignorance of people lately. It's annoying. Anyway, the song I had coming through for you, this was like from my pre-kid days, back when I listened to country music. Faith Hill, I can't do that anymore. Cut my hair the way you wanted, watched you become important, quit my job to make our new home far away. Now you're Mr. Successful, and I'm queen of the treadmill trying to stay the size you think that I should stay. I used to dream about what I would be. Last night I dreamed about a washing machine. I keep on giving, but I can't stop living. A woman needs a little something of her own. I like happy endings. I don't like depending. I keep right on pretending, but I can't do that anymore. So this is realizing that, and it's, I think we've all been there before. That to me was like the end of my marriage. It's like, yeah, we're both young. we could both move on and, be happy. We don't have to live like this. It's coming to that realization that it's just not there for you anymore. You need something more. Or feel free to switch the roles. Somebody else, that you're dealing with, or somebody in your energy might feel that way about you, or just in their relationship. Take it how it resonates for you. We have Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. I just, in my mind's eye, saw a phoenix rising from the ashes when I brought this out. Coming back from a dark place is what I'm getting. Coming out of stuck energy. Restarting. No longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. It's not that you don't love the person possibly that you're with. It's just that it's just not there anymore. It's not that you don't like, that you hate them or don't like them or something. It's just simply the chemistry's gone. Like towards the end of my marriage lasted like 5 years longer than it should have, because neither one of us was happy. And it was literally, we were two friends living in the same house raising 3 kids together. It was, and one day I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't keep pretending that it was okay to live that way, because I wasn't happy. And I feel that's kind of the energy. It's like you don't hate that. I mean, my ex-husband and I ended up being really good friends. Moved on and, got on with our lives and remained friends. So I think it's if it is an end of a relationship, it's a peaceful ending. What do we have here? Romance angels. What do we have for Aquarius, sun, moon, rising? Aquarius, sun, moon, rising. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Ooh. See, now I'm going to tell a story here. What convinced me to finally, I couldn't keep pretending anymore, is I started talking to a friend. Nothing happened. It was nothing more than just talking. And he knew that I was unhappy, and he never made a move, never pressured me to do anything, nothing like that. It wasn't anything like that. It was just, he was there to listen, and I was there to listen because he was going through, we talked about our relationship problems, and somehow we connected. But I'm getting the vibe of maybe there's somebody that, even if there isn't anything, even if you're not even talking to this person, there's someone that's giving you this vibe of hope to be happy again. Unrequited love, that's the connection you're in now. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, so I feel like you're... Have you ever seen the meme where it says live every day like, Nicole Kidman after she signed the divorce papers from Tom Cruise, and she's like strutting down the street cheering with her arms in the air, all happy? That's like the energy I'm feeling. It's like I'm free. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody that even if you've just kind of noticed them from afar, or, it might be somebody you've met just in your daily, life, like at the grocery store, or, maybe somewhere like where you work or whatever, just somebody that you see like on a regular basis, but it's like you've never really, and I feel like you're getting out of this connection and you're kind of like put out there, flirt with the person. Just don't, it depends on how long the current relationship has really been over. Like I said, I stayed 5 years longer than I should. And the day he moved out of my house, I went on a date. So, yeah. He's like, wow, that was quick. And I'm like, no, it's not that. It's like there hasn't been anything between us for 5 years. I'm ready to get on with my life. I've been ready to get on with my life. So, yeah. They all thought I was a shitty person for that, and I don't blame them. But anyway, I kind of was, but you know, you put your life on hold, staying in a situation that's just, it's not there anymore. You're anxious to get out and have fun and be happy and live life again. So let's see what's going on in the recent past energy here. Did I shuffle these? I don't remember shuffling these. We'll give them a couple more shuffles. My brain doesn't work. Anyway, recent past energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Recent past energy. The Sun. Well, that's happiness. That's optimism. That's the good shit right there. What's this Sun card about here in the recent past energy? Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, King of Swords. Okay. Yeah, you kind of detached from a situation so you could go have fun. Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. With the Five of Pentacles, you detached from something. You went cold on something. You cut it out because it wasn't for you anymore, so that you could go and have fun and flirt and enjoy life and not you know, nothing serious, because the Knight of Wands is, in this context, I feel like it's your energy, and I'm not saying you're a player or anything like that, but you might just be out enjoying, you know, living your best life, enjoying life. So, what's going on in the current energy? What's going on in the current energy? The Star card, your energy, came up in the current energy. Okay? It's funny because this says a rebirth is assured. Notice in this Star card, she has her arms crossed across her chest as if she had been laid out to rest, you know. And her third eye is glowing brightly. Like, this is that energy. The Star card is healing. You know, now, sometimes, like I said, you get a little anxious and you jump the fence as soon as you have the chance to. You go out and you have your fun. But eventually that gets old. And I feel like you're letting go. You're finally healing and feeling more stable. Not ready to just, yeah, okay, well, I had my little bit of fun and now I'm ready for something serious. Something real. I've let go of what was. It's time for something new. You know, what you're hoping, you're wishing. This is you calling in your soulmate. Okay? So what's this Star card about here in the current energy? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to find somebody to grow with. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, that's weird. Something just popped up on my screen for no reason. Okay. What else can you tell me about this Star card here? Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. All right. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so yeah, exactly like I said. Okay. You're healing. You're coming back. You're ready to settle down. But until that happens, you know, you're like, nope, I'm ready for the next thing to come in, which you're calling in your soulmate. You're ready for what's coming to you, okay? What's next in your life, and you're working on you in the process, okay? The Eight of Pentacles is that self-love. It's that putting the energy into yourself so you can get to that Nine of Pentacles, that self-sustaining point. And you're working your way there. And you're like, you know, I'm leaving it up to fate what comes in, but you're putting out into the universe that I'm ready for someone new to grow with. Okay? So let's see what the challenges are here for Aquarius. Funny, Wheel of Fortune again. Anxious, are we? It's like you're in this energy of I'm ready for the next thing to come in, but the problem is, what's this Wheel of Fortune? It's you might be tired of waiting. Nine of Wands. Okay. Boundaries. Nine of Wands is my card of boundaries. Queen of Swords. Ooh. Now I'm getting it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Six of Pentacles. Okay. So the problem is, you might be, you know, trying to date, you know, but you're not being as casual. You're dating now for a relationship. Okay. But what you're finding is people that are not dating for a relationship. All they want to do is take from you with this Six of Pentacles. They're pushing your boundaries. And now this could be somebody that you were flirting with, somebody that, you know, from your past here. I'm getting that energy, okay? You might have been messing with somebody and then you're like, no, you know, I want something more serious. This person is not serious. I want something more serious. And now this person's like, hey, what? You don't want to have fun anymore? Because I feel like you're having a hard time cutting this person out because they don't want to let you go. That's not going to be for everybody, but let's get a potential outcome. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. Nothing is set in stone. What is the potential outcome here for Aquarius for this story? Page of Cups. In this deck, this is my making love out of nothing at all card. Creating love that's not really there. Notice she's painting this cup on the wall. This is my, I read intuitively. I just kind of let it flow, the thoughts that pop into my head when I see stuff. This card always gives me a vibe of pretending. You might have went right into another relationship where it's all just, it's not for you. It's not there. Let's see. What's this Page of Cups about? Now, this could be an apology from oh. I don't know why this just popped into my head, but it did, so it must be significant. Oftentimes, it happens where, you know, because, you know, like the song says, it's like, I helped you to become successful. I gave up everything for you. I did everything so that you could have what you want. And this could be the person you were in a relationship with that you left because it wasn't working anymore, trying to make a return because they realize without you, life's not going quite exactly how it was before. Life's not quite as good for them now. So what is this Page of Cups about? What is this Page of Cups about? That's just a little side note. 3 of Wands. Could be traveling. The Empress. The 4 of Swords. Okay. You're not going to pretend anymore. You're waiting for what's meant for you. You're not if somebody's coming back, like I said, if this person is coming back because they realize that you know, they're not as successful without you. They're not as, you know, things are not as good now that you're gone. Okay? I feel like they're going to come to a place where you're like, yeah, no, I'm good. You know, you've moved on. They're trying to come back and make love where there isn't any anymore. Okay? You're over here like, you might be taking a break from love completely, is what I'm getting. Because until someone comes in with the correct energy, you're like, no, you're putting your vibration out there, and until somebody comes with the right energy, you're like, no, you're not settling. You're just not. You're not settling for anybody coming in, because you really see who you are now. So you're not settling for anybody that's not coming at you with the correct energy. Because you're finding that when you went out and you tried to find somebody that actually wanted to commit, find somebody that actually wants to grow with you, that's a little hard to find these days. Trust me, I've looked. People want to get what they can out of you, and then, you know. But I feel like you're like, no, until something real comes along, I'm kind of good just taking a break from love altogether, because I know what I bring to the table. I know who I am. I know what I'm worth. And until somebody sees what I'm putting out there and sees my worth, I'm kind of good. I'm not going to create love if there's no actual love. It's not a bad energy to be in. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Advice from Spirit for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm sorry if these readings are a little tonight. I'm very tired working on that paper. I hate research papers. I hate staring. You would think that years of being a gamer chick and staring at video games and staring at a computer screen, playing, I would be fine. But no. Sitting there trying to read multiple documents to find the information that I need hurts my brain. Okay, Ace of Wands here in the advice. New direction. This is new direction. What's this Ace of Wands about here in the advice? What's this Ace of Wands about here in the advice? You're not pretending anymore. You want something real or nothing at all. You're Temperance. Ooh. Sagittarius energy. Knight of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Ooh la la. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Put yourself out there. Spirit's like, hey, no, you know, if you want to, you can't just, what I'm getting from this is you can't just shut everybody down because they're not coming at you the way you want them to, okay? If you do that, you'll be like me and be single forever because I expect somebody to just come knock on my door and Hey, nice to meet you. Sure, yeah, let's be in a relationship. That that kind of thing. It's not going to happen. You have to actually put in some effort in getting to know people if you want to find something genuine, if you want to find the one. Okay, find your person. You can't keep your guard up. I feel like, okay, in these challenges where this Wheel of Fortune here and this Wheel of Fortune there, you got your guard up so much because of what you've been through. You're kind of cutting out anybody that even makes an attempt with you, so that you're waiting for divine timing to happen, for that next person to come in. It ain't gonna happen if you ain't gonna let your guard down. And Spirit's like, no, you gotta put in the effort. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta flirt. You gotta extend your energy out there. You gotta get to know people if you want to find real love, and put that hopeless romantic energy out there if you want to find your person. Because the only time we fail is when we don't try at all. And I feel like you're kind of like over here, like, I'm not going to accept it. I feel like you have high expectations of what you want, and you're not willing to, and I get that completely. You're not desperate. You're not willing to just date anybody. And you're having a hard time finding a match for yourself, somebody that truly matches your energy. So take that how it resonates for you. If it does, do me a big favor and click on that like button. If you like what I post and you enjoy my content, by all means, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love.